Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. So this is what the galaxy looks like so far. We're definitely getting a better feel for it. It looks to me like maybe green is being the most successful. Actually, do we have a scoreboard in this game? Not really. I can see how well I'm doing relative to the pool, but I can't see what everybody else is doing. That's actually maybe for the best. Or maybe it'll become available information later. Maybe there's a tech for it. That would be kind of interesting. But all we can really see is that our score is not great. Our economy is poor. We're not that good at conquest yet. I'm sure we'll end up in a war with somebody. So this is Lumeris. This is that. Okay. And here's a Corvette that I made. We will send the Corvette along with the bigger ship once we actually get to build it. I guess it's going to take quite a while. We can probably take some time off of this with influence. Maybe not a lot of time. But we'll try. Because really that's an unacceptably long wait. We're going to lose our whole empire to Reavers before that happens. Alright, I'm very concerned about the threat that the Reavers pose. They did manage to clear out our settler and Yellow's settler, despite the fact I don't even know how Yellow's settler got in there in the first place. Yeah. Build the Intergalactic Technology Center. Somebody else did it. Okay, well, we'll be alright. And because we are no longer trying to feed all of the outposts in the universe, we now have 120 food and Hadar again, and we have received autonomous materials. So, Hawking Radiation Dowser reveals and enables the use of wormholes. Interesting. And we've gained the Planetary Specialization Anomaly Reduction, which cancels the negative effects of mixed anomalies. That's pretty cool. After working out how to communicate with the aliens, you learn that their homeworld was attacked by a hostile race of extraterrestrials, who conquer planets, quickly strip them of their resources, and then move on. Oh yeah, Independence Day, I saw this movie. The aliens were trying to reach a certain habitable system that would both provide a new home as well as a resource to cure their plague when their ship was attacked. Although they desperately want to save themselves, they are also concerned that if you don't deal with the hostile extraterrestrials, they will move on and destroy other planets. So we can intercept them by setting up an outpost in Gem, which is that a place that I know where it is? Gem? Is there a search, maybe? Probably not. Oh, Gem. That would be non-trivial. Or reach Kraz in less than 10 turns, I'm assuming, to intercept the evil guys. Kraz is over here. That's right, I know where Kraz is. Boy, I don't like either of those options. This one at least will have time to do. We might have to end up conquering purple to get it done, but getting to Kraz in 10 turns requires crossing a lot of space that I don't really have the ability to cross. So let's just take this. It probably won't happen, but there's a chance. So we'll help the aliens settle in a new home and cure their illness before their nemesis arrive. Well, I wasn't given a timer, so I'm going to assume that... Oh, wormholes are these are extra space lanes. Okay. So... Are they super high speed, or... I don't know, whatever. We'll figure it out. This definitely means we need to settle Wrath as quickly as we can, because I didn't realize how easy it would be for them to get to us. Huh. I mean, yeah, enabling freehold fanfare doesn't seem to do anything at all. It's very strange. Alright, is that probe ship finally here? Let's probe this ruin and see if this is the one we were looking for. Oh, no, wait, this is just a subterranean anomaly. Well, we'll probe that too. No reason not to. It is an antimatter resource deposit. Okay, this is the ruin. We have discovered a honeycomb scope. System improvement vision, +5 vision range on system. Okay. Reverse engineering the endless scope discovered at a dig site proved a fruitful endeavor. That's cool, I guess. So now we have more vision from systems. I assume we have to build that in the places where we want it to be active. Seems fine. Alright, so our home sector needs to build us some stuff that is awesome. I don't really think that there's a lot of value in this. I don't want to pay the upkeep for something that I don't think is going to give us any real value. How much does it take to buy out a Corvette? 955 dust straight up? I wonder if I should, instead of doing the thing I'm about to do and try to, like, dump a bunch of Corvettes on the problem, maybe we should wait until Split Second Ablatives is ready and then try to throw a Sheridan class, like a big ship. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's make a bunch of ships and just go at this problem with a better class of ship. We can definitely clear them through superior numbers. That is an option we have. Okay. Was there anything else tremendously important that I needed to do? No, I don't think so. If this does work out, it will mean that we totally could have gone after Kraz the old-fashioned way. We could have gone after Kraz for that quest instead of the other thing that we did. But, I mean, I'm not 100% confident. Okay, so... I mean, it's hard to turn down 40 science. That's a lot of science. Let's do that. Okay. We're having more births. That's cool. I don't really have anything tremendously important to do with that information. It's just cool that it's happening. So we're about to have our first trade company going. Hopefully that will bring in a fair amount of money. All right. So Delphinus could still build a couple of interesting things. Hot and sterile planets get additional labor from AI. This is a hot planet, so we could build this for +5. Other than that, it's just ships, right? I mean, we do have to get to 15 command points. I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world to just build a bunch of ships. We should have a defense force anyway. Okay, so Hadar has 4 Corvettes. Let's see if 4 Corvettes with decent modern weapons is enough to threaten the Reavers. Also, is this last anomaly in this area a ruin by any chance? It is not. Well, still. Okay, more antimatter. That's actually probably pretty good. We probably want to have access to a lot of antimatter. After this colony finishes, we'll set up a colony on Wrath too. We've gotta stake our claim. We gotta get more land. Alright, you just stay right where you are, actually. +1 resource. Yeah, I mean, we could generate a lot of extra food. We still don't have all of our currently conquered planets set up. Hot and sterile. So AI labor would be +5 industry per person on Hadar. Or +10, rather. That actually seems like a pretty good move here. I really, really want Lasath. We've got to find a ruin anomaly. We've got to find infinite ruin anomalies. It looks like this whole area is pretty unexplored. There's a lot of planets glowing with anomalies. Maybe we should try to pick up the tech that lets us move through open space. The event Eternal Sunshine has come to an end. Well, that's a shame. I was enjoying all the free stuff. Alright, let's try throwing some more command points at the problem. So these guys should be 1 command point each. And these guys are a command point as well. So why is this 4 and not at least 5? We have 5 command pointed ships right here. Plus 1 here. This might not be updating in real time or something. Alright, we still do have the option of just taking over the Lysath through war. Oh hey, look, we did it, finally. We've unlocked a new population collection bonus. Oh! So when you get up to 10, 20, or 50 of a certain population, you get an additional thing. The effects granted by collecting population... So this is just, I have more industrialist sympathy within our citizenry. That's actually fine. That's a good thing. I like that. Wait, what is this? Click to improve this population's chance to increment for 10 turns at the cost of luxury resources. The population will increase in number faster than other populations in the Empire. Oh! Okay, so you can spend different luxuries to increase the rate of growth of certain populations. And it's just, these are the only ones we can see which luxury it is, because this is the only luxury we've ever gotten. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool idea. Aw. All of our free dust, no. Okay, and we're making population, and... yeah, alright, we saw this stuff. Antimatter price increase. Interesting. If we could get this antimatter extracted, that would be really powerful. So why don't we go for evolved soils for right now? Well, I guess we don't really need a lot of food because there's only one population slot on the planet in the first place. It is a hot and sterile place, this planet. We'll speed this along. Okay. I'm hoping that this will be sufficient to deal with this thing. And what can I do with you? I honestly don't know. There's no unexplored anomalies. None of the little planets of the thing are pulsing, so... Oh hey, our subsidiary finished. So that's cool. Will they get mad at me if I trespass? Because we could send this patrol ship through to here and then try to get it over to Farver. It looks like these connect, probably. I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens. If the Riftborn end up fighting us and killing us, then, you know, so be it. Retreat. Okay, they're ready to fight. I should have gotten peace with them first. What am I thinking? What a big dummy. Run, patrol ship, run. Okay, he retreated back home.
Some things in this cosmos we have come to understand.
Yeah, now they're annoyed because I did that.
What do you want?
We dislike contact with others, so that's not helpful either. Alright, how much do you dislike peace? Quite a bit. What if there was also a trade agreement involved, huh? It doesn't change things? Okay. What if we gave you some manpower? It's interesting that you can just trade manpower. Okay, I don't really want to do that anyway. What about a very small amount of antimatter? Because I don't have very much. Okay, we could probably make this happen, but I don't think I can make it happen at a cost that I'm willing to pay. Are we... What about you?
Friend, tell me what the families can do for you.
Is it cool if we go through your territory? Because the thing is, I really need to do some exploration. Well, he's out of move this turn anyway. We'll figure it out later. So there is the metallic waters, right? It's giving us -10 approval. Yeah, we should definitely fix that. How is our approval level? We're doing alright. Octans is actually being kept out of happy by that anomaly, so fixing that'll be nice. Alright, let's look at the marketplace. There are heroes available. They're not cheap. There are luxuries available. Proto-Orchid? So these do various things when you use them to develop your systems. This is an interesting system mechanically. Like this is cool. Alright, but let's say I wanted a hero. We could get Solario Domus 63, a Horatio, a militarist Horatio counselor. Or Norn de Girit, a... what the heck race is he? I can't tell, but he's a science guy. Well, I mean, we could use a military leader. You know what we could really use is a person to fly a ship around and threaten enemies. I want to hire this dude. We're going to have to wait, but not very long. Wow, look at all the resources they found on their homeworld. We're getting 17.6 from our trade route. Hooray! Okay, Petra Manzukic is getting pretty up there. Starting to see a little bit of stuttering on the menus. Let's get all that influence. Alright, can we hire this dude now? Not this. This is the screen I want. Oh, what?
Tell us what you plan.
Alright, hold on. Hold on, pop-ups. I'm gonna turn some of that stuff to not pop up and just wait for me to ask. We cannot hire him. The actual cost is $13.26, and we have less than that, presumably. It's showing me my my plus value in great detail, and not actually when I mouse over this, it doesn't actually tell me how much dust I have. But apparently it's 1,300 and nothing, basically. Okay, hurry back, because the fleet I was chasing apparently has made it over to here. Well, retreating would just kill us, right? Yeah. So I guess I could really use a long range or a medium range attack card. We need to pick up some more tactics. I wonder where that stuff is. Oh, they have another poacher. This is a second poacher. Okay, well the Corvettes would like to be at long range. We have a shield. So shield absorption is... this is probably the right tactic for us. Okay, the Corvettes are doing work. The Corvettes are capable. Hurry back. Uh-oh. That's not great. Well, we're already in the lane. Not a lot we can do about it now. Okay. So I think we're going to be able to clean up these Reavers. That makes me feel a lot better. We have got to get Kraz under control. It won't be too much longer before Yellow tries it again, I'm sure. So what's this story? Let's go have a look at our trade company now. The Andromeda Corporation of Hedar. Trading companies gain XP based on income and gain levels based on this XP. Higher levels contribute to the overall income. Okay, that's cool. So currently they are generating 18 money, 4.5 science, and 0.2 Eden Lotus. Or Eden Flower? Eden something. Okay, so trade route display. And we can purchase freighters for them. That's interesting. One that increases the dust and science, or one that increases the science and luxury income. Huh. Well, I'm not spending money on that because we have a thing to spend money on already. I need that crazy militaristic Horatio guy. Alright, hold on. We'll get to you. I want to see what these guys do. Alright, unfortunately that Corvette is doomed. Yeah. Just retreat. Just run. So yeah, we gotta get these things under control before they start producing even larger ships. That's fine. That's a fine direction for you to go to. Alright. This has ended. It wasn't really doing a lot for us anyway. So what's this about? An empire's ability to react is proportional to the volume of its production. That's true. If one can build quickly, one can strike, defend, or strategize with ease. Slower producing, and thus slower moving empires are inevitably caught on the back foot. Claim this advantage for your empire and reap the rewards. Produce the most industry in the galaxy. In 20 turns, own the system producing the most industry. That does not seem that likely. My suspicion is that the AI is probably doing better than I am, owing in large part to the fact that I don't know really what I'm doing. Can we hire our dude now? Okay. Finally. You can buy out heroes with influence, too. This ability that the United Empires have is really powerful. Alright, let's go have a look at this hero. Salario Domus 63. Oh wow, he has a lot of text. Okay, I'm not going to read it all. You guys have the ability to pause if you want to read it all. Okay, so let's, we picked up some Hyperium stuff here. So this is the normal movement module. It gives 2 movement. We can upgrade with a Hyperium engine that gives an extra movement and an evasion. And it only costs 1 Hyperium. Hell yeah. Okay, here we have basic high eye slugs. Obviously, that's ridiculous. The basic plasma beam. We could try to make these very short-range ships. I don't know if that's actually going to be a good idea. Or sorry, this is the hero ship. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea, though, making him short-range. We might want to just go to the lasers. The lasers are very, they're very versatile. It's definitely something valuable. It looks like the Galler Fire is the same as the basic Maggie laser. Well, we're using this one because it has a cooler name. Actually, no, maybe we want to use Perfected Slugs. The enemy is using slugs right now. We have a tactic that increases our projectile defense that requires us to go in close. So why don't I just go in close? And then these could be support modules. I could give him probes. What else is a support module? Extra health and repair after battle? Sure. We tack another engine on there, but he's probably going to be going around with, like, a crew all the time, so... Why don't I just give him another... Oh, because I don't have any money. Right, I can't upgrade his ship, because we just spent all our money paying him. And I think I can't tag him onto these guys until they're around one of my systems. But that is what I want to do with him, so... I know. It looks like the Reavers fled. Don't know where they went. They're always running away. The tense political rivalry between militarism and pacifism in the Delphinus system has risen to emergency levels. The militarist faction has ordered the construction of an intricate system-spanning barricade between Delphinus's inner and outer planets. Come on, guys. Intra-system movement has been severely restricted and many citizens have been cut off from their friends and families. The pacifist inner planets have petitioned you for help. Are you kidding me with this giant wall nonsense? A space wall, even? So we could drop... Well, this has a chance of creating a major political crisis. It increases industry and influence on Delphinus, but it's profoundly stupid. And this will give us approval on Delphinus, which will push Delphinus up to the next happiness tier, which will give us more influence anyway. Yeah, dismantle the... I can't believe... Don't make me step in for stuff like that. Cannot believe you guys. Alright, can I... No, not while we're... Not while we're being blockaded. Oh no, because this isn't even colonized. Alright, well, let's just do this. The battle at Wrath. Alright, take that long range, take advantage of our weaponry here. Well, we took down the Poacher. The Prowler is still up. But the Prowler is a lot less dangerous. Unfortunately, he will totally kill the one Corvette we have left. But, we have a lot of extra Corvettes. Oops. Actually, yeah, you know what? Let's attach you here. Okay. So we'll gather up our Corvettes and we'll just blockade Lysath, and that should prevent this from becoming an issue again until Lysath produces a new type of ship that is better at pushing off our Corvettes. Which could be any minute now, really. Alright, Delphinus. I don't know that vision range on the planet is actually valuable. I'd like to make this, but we don't have the titanium. We don't really have the money to buy titanium either. +5 per citizen on hot. This is hot. You know what? Let's do this. It's actually going to be a fair amount of industry. This music is making me a little nervous. Is anybody else getting that? +10 per planet, +10 per fertile, +10 per temperate. Okay. This is a fair amount of science. It's like a very basic science building that we somehow had not bothered to build yet. Alright, what are we going to do with all this influence? Because I have a lot of influence at this point. I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. We could use it to push forward some tech. I don't know. I might want to use it to rush a ship or something in a second here, now that we have the new hulls, so I guess let's see. Alright, I'll figure that out in a second. Okay, a competitive quest for the most food. Also, I think, probably not something that we will be getting. This is Lost Cities NP Artifacts. Huh. Be the first to have 3 unique star system improvements. Yeah, we did not. We did not get that, I agree with you. We may as well fight him. And it's to our benefit to take it at long range. Yeah. We'll do a little bit of damage, and then we will descend on him with the rest of our guys. Yes, this doesn't look great for me. Okay, we have access to a better quality of ship now. Better quality of ship body, at least. We should probably figure out what the heck we're going to do. How are we going to win this game? We could go for an economic victory, although now might be a little bit late to start. And if we go for the military victory, then it probably is right to go into military and start picking up some new modules. So I guess let's plan on that, maybe? This opens up the door to enormous leaps in energy generation. This will give us O2G, delivery gear, and plus XP on ships when we build them, so that they come out better. I guess let's pick that up. Alright. Yeah, I think that's okay. I don't think it's worth it to rush this. It's just 2 turns. 726 is a lot of influence. And there are a lot of random events. A brilliant inventor from the Hadar system has created a wondrous piece of technology. A neural device that allows one to temporarily control the thoughts and actions of another. Wondrous is maybe not the word I would use for that. Unfortunately, the inventor only created one, and he apparently passed away shortly after testing it for the first time. There's a bit of a hullabaloo over what to do with the device now. So we can double experience on heroes who are in Hadar for 10 turns. Or we can give Hadar 10 approval. I don't think we really need more militarist political ideology. Building all the ships and fighting everybody is really going to take care of that. So what is Hadar's current approval level? 10% would push us up a tier. Would give us some extra food and industry. Or food and influence. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's take the approval. Plus, really, this is a thing that should not exist. I feel good about doing that from a story perspective as well. Okay, let's gather everybody up. This is a very poor fight for you. We did end up outfitting this guy with some... his weapons are okay at long range, whatever. It's fine. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, that should be the last of the current Reaver ships. The ones we know about. Alright. Hadar. Let's actually update the design for the cruiser and start building one. So this will be our first medium-level ship. Sheridan-class cruiser. That's fancy. I don't know what the value of it is, but it's fancy. So we need... fleet movement. Oh, interesting. You can upgrade the fleet's movement because it is a support ship. Well, let's definitely install one of those. Okay, these are all strictly defense points. This one could be an attack point. Let's make that an attack point. The basic Maggie laser. Doing 27 damage per second here? Why? Attracts fire from the enemy to protect other ships. Oh, maybe we do want it to have... I'm going to give it some plating. This will give us some bonus health and also some projectile defense. Yeah, okay, so we don't need a huge weapon. We need survival. So he'll draw fire, and then this will keep our corvettes alive better, hopefully. So let's make a cruiser or two. Actually, we have a limited number of points that can be in any particular fleet. How do we change that? How do I upgrade that value? Alright, you guys have to go here. Alright, so once we produce this ship's worth a few command points. Yeah, 3. So that'll help us get this done. Produce like a couple of those, maybe. Alright. What?
Objective.
Huh. Their presence in Riftborn space? Vindictive. That's true, I did trespass. That's that's my bad. Be the first to produce 100 dust in a single star system. We can't have been far off of that. So hold on, before we pick our tech, we're trespassing where now? Is she still talking about when we trespassed that one time all those turns ago? It wasn't that many, but... Huh. I guess she must be. Okay, let's pick a new research. So we can learn to make tanks, basically. That's cool, I guess. I have no idea what the ground battles play out like. Basic reactive plating, basic ultra-dense slugs. Huh. Well, we should probably research these two, I think, to help us move up into the next tier. The other thing I was thinking is that maybe we should get crust engineering. In fact, let's do that. Okay. This might be a good thing to spend all that influence on, because this much influence is actually going to take a significant number of turns off of that. Alright. General increase in prices for luxuries. Not in a good place to take advantage of it right this moment. Unfortunately. Big data shipyards. Well, we're probably not going to be producing that many ships from this this system. I don't know what we do want to do here. Maybe we just want to get dust out of it? I mean, I guess let's build some farms and stuff. We don't have full population. Alright. I think it's interesting that Purple had a line that sort of implied that they think our army is good and they just want it away from them. I wonder how complicated the triggers for things like that are. Is that what they just always say when they feel like you're doing well with the military, or when you're trespassing on them? They like always compliment your fleet, or you know, it's hard to know. Let's figure this out. So we have one. I guess we can merge these all together when they're actually like all orbiting the system. We'll figure that out. Yeah, just sit there and wait. Okay, we need settlers. Once this cruiser is done, give me a settler. We have got to settle Wrath and Kraz. I can't believe Yellow hasn't gone back for Kraz yet. Oh man, they're producing tons of guys. Alright, let me click this away quickly. I need to try to merge my ships together. We're not actually all in the system yet. Everybody get into the system. It does seem like it takes a little while for orders to process. Okay, so I want all of this stuff. Okay, it merged them for the purpose of the battle anyway. So we have a poacher. We definitely want to go power to shields. I think we should be good at this fight. We have the hero instead of the 4th Corvette this time, but we did really well in the last battle that looked like this. A draw. We did take out their prowler. All we have left is our hero. And he's injured pretty badly. That's actually really bad. Man. I'm having such a hard time with these damn... Alright. Let's get the cruiser out here. I guess I could have left them in a fleet even. They're both going to the same place. Yeah, it's not looking to me like I'm going to be able to complete the quest that they gave me. At least not easily. Alright, let's build a couple more Corvettes. We have got to get our command point value up. You can just leave, right? No, you can't leave this turn. Alright. The cruisers are going to help a lot, and they're going to keep our other ships alive. And eventually we're going to have the ability to make adamantium stuff and... Tell us. Hey, no, not right now. I'll tell you later. Cannot leave until encounter is finished. We're not having an encounter. Now we are. Retreat. Damn it. Our hero is going to get injured. Yeah, these guys producing a, suddenly producing a fleet. The turn we showed up really was a bummer. Alright, let's settle Wrath. Wow. Check out that beak. I really like these little, what do you call it? These little colonization videos. Alright, so we have the dust to... This still doesn't seem to do anything. It's supposed to be plus 100% migration. Migration must not mean what I think it means, in terms of game mechanics. Alright. I think we could all be friends. Maybe. As long as you're not a Reaver. Alright, so there's nothing we can do to speed that up. I honestly am just gonna go on guard here. Make them come to me if they want to start trouble. While we attempt to build a navy behind this ship. Is this like Endless Legend where I can buy out injury time? It is, okay. It's expensive, but you can do it. Okay, this is what I want to see, right here. I guess we could switch our government type, couldn't we? And I haven't really looked at our laws lately. I'll wait until after the election. Because the parties that we have in charge now will become more entrenched and they'll open up new laws and stuff. Alright, so we're going to have 2 cruisers. We need a couple of corvettes to back them up with the firepower. And we need something interesting to build in Hadar. Oh, I suppose this would actually be good to build here. Yeah, we should definitely build this here, because we're going to be building a lot of ships here. I don't know that we need any of the rest of this stuff. +1 resource. Plus 20% food to manpower. This might actually be good. If we're building a lot of plants, or if we're building a lot of ships here, and we have good food here, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Manpower is actually an Empire level resource, isn't it? So I guess it doesn't matter where it's being accumulated. But we have a lot of food there at the very least. So it'll convert a larger percentage of a larger number into manpower. This, I think their border is pushing my border back. Doesn't this seem like it's closer to my world than it used to be? That's probably not awesome. Can octans produce more? No, I don't really have an option for... Oh, it can. I was going to say, can it produce more influence? And it turns out the answer is yes. We could convert these to the Spin Project. Okay. Yeah, I'm worried about this. I don't know what happens if their border gets past my system, but I'm guessing that they take my system away from me, and I would love it if that didn't happen. We're having a problem with that over here as well. Oh, the Academy has been discovered by Blue. Okay. The power of the Academy has reached level 2. Heroes will start at this level when recruited. That's cool. I wonder what caused that, exactly. Alright. You guys need to... Oh, I can't merge them, because they cost too many command points. So I could have 2 fleets that are a cruiser and a guy. We need to figure out how to increase the available command points. Because it's not just upgrading this. Can we type... Autonomous construction gives +3 command points on Empire. We have coordinated command. We should grab that. That should be the next thing we get after crust engineering. Man, the tech tree having a search is such a good idea. Man, everybody else is... Well, I guess my influence circles aren't too bad on some of my worlds. With 3 more command points, we'd be able to merge the 2 cruisers together and also put in a corvette. That would be nice. Okay, we've become amicable with those guys. This has come to an end. Oh. Oh no, the Haroshims have been So yeah. That's not good for me. That means they're gonna get... It's gonna be very difficult for me to take Kraz. which condemns me to just 5 systems. We're going to have to do something. Maybe something horrifically violent. Although this does at least stop the Reaver spawns. I mean, I got nobody to blame but myself there, right? That's, it took me forever to figure out what I was doing with those guys. Okay, what was I doing? I guess this makes the warship thing a little bit less, incredibly vital. A little bit less of a panic. There's no way I win the game off 5 systems, though, right? We're going to have to figure out a way to keep colonizing. Now, I could try to get Atlas and Kraz, especially if I end up getting the tech that lets me move through open space. We could go down here. I mean, there's a couple of... If we could get one of these guys assimilated... Yeah, let's praise... Praise is cheap. If we could figure out a way to get assimilation done, if they give us easy quests, we could, like... I don't love having a super long, narrow empire. It'd be a little bit hard to defend, but we've got to, we got to get more systems than we have now. The game telling us that we will take a significant penalty at 10 systems just means that we should be getting to 10 systems as quickly as possible and then figuring out how to fight through the penalty from there. It's like 10 systems would be a good size for you to start thinking about how big you should get. So, alright. We haven't really researched a lot of buildings lately. I'm kind of surprised they don't have intensive cultivation logistics. A rival empire has placed a singularity on Wrath. The Riftborn are manipulating time on Wrath. And they've attacked us. Okay, hold on. I'll be right with you. That seems important. Okay, so they have a Spirit 5, which is a medium hunter, and a bunch of small attackers. They are using projectile weapons with projectile shielding. Our defenses are not well matched to their offenses, but we do have good offenses for them. But yeah, this is gonna be harsh. And they did it right, like, on the next turn, the other cruiser was going to arrive. Alright, well, let's do the damage we can do. If they're able to wipe out my... Yeah, wow. These guys manipulate... They're from another universe and they manipulate time. Run! Get out of there, surviving cruiser. Yeah, it's just that cruiser couldn't, he couldn't turn around. Or he couldn't join in the battle because we don't have enough command points for him to be part of that fleet. Yep. Yeah. Oh, do they have different options than I do? By manipulating the 4th dimension and bits of the 5th, the Riftborn seem really cool. This is a cool concept. So I'm going to lose my outposts. Alright. Well, you know what? This actually might be a good time to call this one. Things are turning around on us pretty harshly. And I don't know that there's as much value in just sort of limping forward. Sorry about my squeaky chair. I need to oil this. I don't know that there's as much value in limping forward as there would be in just going back to the start, picking a new faction, and seeing a whole bunch of brand new stuff. So I hope you guys have enjoyed... Yeah, we'll just call this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This will be the end of this series. I just wanted to do a brief little thing over the weekend to catch up on the game, to sort of get the basics. Come back next time. We're going to start the Endless Legend, the Endless Space 2 series proper with a brand new faction and a brand new game. And we'll see you then.